good people? On my way to work. Ain't too much sun out, but I got glasses on because if you read the title of this video, and I thank you for clicking on it. And I ain't really trying to be out here boo-hoo, ugly Kim Kardashian crying out here. And I don't even like Kardashian, so. But stupid thing. Not her, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm on my way to work. I'm about to stop at Chick-fil-A just to give me a and today is casual day, so we wearing jeans today. And for real, I don't really know how I want to start how to start this. Don't mind my head. I'm not feeling it. I've been out of it since all of this has happened. Metro Access for real. About to get y'all with the signal. Let's just put it out there. Miscarriage sucks, okay? So let me see. I guess backstory. Actually, let's wait until I finish at Chick-fil-A. By the way, rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. Just passed yesterday. But I can't. I'm already sad. At the Chick-fil-A line. Give me a second. Alright, folks. Dang, you gonna stop or what? Got my food. About to go to work. Don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna try to make this as brief as possible. And I'm very sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm obviously driving, and we all want to be safe out here, right? What happened to the AC? And I hope you can't hear the AC blowing, but like I said before, miscarriage sucks. And for me, I think it takes a while for me to process stuff. So when it happened, I didn't have really, let's go back. My husband and I already have 2 kids. And they well and big. Good and big. 13 and 8. He about to be 9. And I was just adamant on not having any more kids. I was just done. I was like, yo, we're good, we're fine. Minus all the little fluff that has happened in between, or after my second. Let's just call it what it is. I was just like, I'm good. We're good. My patient's thin already. We're good with us just being 4, fine. So was on birth control for a couple of years, whatever, and switched birth control. Then I think around May or something like that. Switched birth control. And then, so in June, I'm he playing like, hey yo, my period's late. And even told one of my friends, and I was like, my period's late. So I waited, I think a day or 2, and then I took a pregnancy test. I will never forget this date. June 12th, took a pregnancy test. Went to the bathroom and was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm pregnant. I was pissed. Because I already knew in my head that one little twist is bothering me. I already knew in my head that I was done. We were done. Our family was set. We're good. No more. I wake my husband up. He's like, what? I said, yo, we need to talk. We need to talk. I'm pregnant. I said, no. That's not what I said. I said, look in the bathroom. Had the test on the sink. The positive test, 2 lines on the sink. He was like, oh, wow. For real? He's like, it'll be all right. We'll get through it. I had plans. I was going to go to nursing school. I just wanted to do better for our family, whatever. Like, I already have a career, but never video, never story. So yeah, I was just pissed for like the first week. I called my mother and I was like, you busy? And she was like, I forgot what she said, but I said, you know what, never mind. I need you to be in the right state of mind before I tell you this, and I'll call you back. And like, abortion was an option, and then I was like, I can't do that. I have to, like, I've been there, done that. I have to have this kid. And I was so scared that I would be depressed and be like, yo, I didn't want you, you're here. I didn't know how I would be during my pregnancy, depressed, whatever. I told my close, like, family, my good friends, and they were all supporting and rallying. Like, I'm already getting emotional. They were supporting and rallying and standing behind me. And even though my husband was already doing that, it was just not enough. They did it, and it still wasn't enough. And I was like, yo, I don't fucking want it. I don't want it. And then I slowly eased into, okay, this could work. You had the support of your husband, number one. This could work. And then I started just looking at all the things that, you know, I would have to buy, we could do. We're wiser now. We know a little bit more. We have a little bit more. We can do more. All right, shaky. Sorry. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm hip. I wasn't 100%, but I was like 95%. I was like, okay, fine. Called to schedule my first appointment. My husband was like, I'll be there every step of the way. Every appointment, whatever you need, I'm there. We go to our first appointment, July 8th, July 9th, one of those days. And, you know, back up. Mind you, I'm a soda girl. I love Sprite. I love Dr. Pepper. I love sweets. I was nauseous probably every day after I found out. And then I had to stop drinking soda because I didn't like the taste anymore. I couldn't eat sweets because I didn't like the taste anymore. And people were making fun of me. Oh, this baby don't like this. This baby don't like that. And it was just so weird. I was drinking nothing but water for a month and a half. Nothing but water. And not that that's a bad thing, but nothing but water. I couldn't even drink sweet tea. Nothing but water. So I went to my first OB appointment with my husband, and they go to do the vaginal ultrasound, and she was like, are you sure about the date? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I know when it happened, boo. And she was like, it might be my angle, but I'm not seeing anything. So she sends me down for a stat ultrasound. We go down there and do it. Long story short, nothing was there. I think it was just a sac, but the sac was empty. So and then, you know, me, little Google me, little researcher me, starts Googling stuff, starts researching, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's too early, maybe you can't see anything, because I've never had this happen before. So we go, I Google, and I talked to my husband, and I'm like, I'm not sure. She was like, basically your body is going to miscarry, basically. But I have been cramping, and I haven't had any bleeding or anything, but I had a couple of cramps every now and then. Not them implantation cramps, but like period cramps. And but I told my husband, I said, I'm not too sure, I don't know. He was like, well, whatever you want to do, we can do it. If you want them to do it again, they can, whatever, we can tell her, we toast it up, blah blah, woo woo woo, right? So we go, and I talked to the doctor, and I said, okay, look, so we want to do, you know, another ultrasound, another blood test to make sure my levels haven't dropped or haven't risen, and and then go from there. So I went back the next day or 2 days after or something like that, and you know, your hormone levels are supposed to double. They fail. So she said, you know, it does look like it's going to be a miscarriage, so we want you to do an ultrasound just to be sure. Did an ultrasound, results again, nothing's there. So I'm like, fine, whatever. Do the medicine. Well, I had started to get brown discharge, not necessary, and sorry if this TMI, but if we all adults here, and we all, you know, it is what it is. And it was just brown discharge, but I wasn't full on bleeding or spotting. It was only when I wiped. And I didn't want to wait, because I didn't want to be at work and then start. That would have just ruined even more of whatever. So I took the pill to bring on the miscarriage, if you want. It felt like another abortion to me. And that happened. Went back for the follow-up ultrasound to make sure that everything was gone. So, but anyway, but while we the first night when I took it, I was just so much pain. I was like, dang, you really trying to, you forgot about, you know, labor and contractions, even though it's not the same, it's almost. So then like I said, husband was a big support every step of the way. Girl, we gonna be crooked. But yeah, I thought it was over. I thought it was good. I thought it was over. I cried every day. It was a different struggle. Every day was a different feeling, a different emotion. Okay, yeah, we can have another baby. Okay, no, we can't do that. You crazy. And it was just hard. It's still hard. And this was last month. Like I said, I thought I was done with it. I get a call yesterday from my doctor saying, yeah, we got your ultrasound results. There's still residue in your uterus. We're going to need you to do a D&C next Wednesday, which is the 22nd. Matter of fact, I'm leaving. I don't like fucking looking at me. Which is next Wednesday, which is a significant date to me because that's my mother's birthday, and then that weekend will be my birthday. So it's like, and I don't really care so much that it's my birthday, but it's just the dates were significant. And I'm like, man, I almost cried. I'm at work on the phone, and I'm like trying my hardest not to cry. And I'm like, I just knew this was over. I just knew I was done with this process and was trying to move on. I'm still trying to figure out what happened, and you know, and deal with it. But now I have to like do it all over again, and it was a blow. But I'm still waiting on some more things or whatever to see what we're gonna when we can do it, because y'all know I'm trying to push it to the next week or whatever. But whatever. I said, but that's my story, and I'm like I said, they did it yesterday, called me yesterday, and I'm still in the process of whatever. And I was talking to people, and I'm like, I just feel so selfish. Like, I'm sitting here thinking about having another baby, and you not even finished going through whatever for this. Whatever just happened, and my emotions are all over the place, and everybody's like, you know, you just have to trust God's timing, God's process, and I understand all of that. And I wanted to share with whoever is going out there, whoever has gone through this, going through this. It's not easy. I have never never, I went the wrong way. Never gone through this before. So I didn't know how to process it or take it or deal with it, or that's my nose ring. And I'm still processing it, going through it, dealing with it. But it's not easy. And even if you are alone, you're never really alone. You always have God. I do have the support of my husband, but it's just, every day is a different day, different emotion. Every day is a new day. And we just got to take it one day at a time. And that's what I'm trying to do. And if this helps somebody, let me know. If you want to share your story with me, let me know. It's still emotional. I don't think I'll ever get over it. I'm not sure. Not sure. But just know, all you can do is take it one day at a time. And I don't want to say it'll get better, but it'll get easier, if that's a better word. Like I said, miscarriage sucks, but there's a reason for everything, and God always has a reason for whatever He's doing in our lives. So take that with you guys. I hope everyone, whoever is going through this, is doing okay. I hope this get you through. Like, somebody else has been there. We always think that, I'm by myself, but somebody else has been there, gone through what you're going through, know what you're going through. It's just not easy. Y'all know what to do. Drop a comment, hit the like button. Now I gotta go to work and fix my emotions. Thank y'all so much if you clicked on this video, just off the title alone. Thank you. I'm not removing my glasses. Thank you. Hang in there. I'll see y'all later. What up? New day. I had to end the other one shortly because I'm new day, like I said, going to work. Got some things to do after work, but I left off some stuff from yesterday when I was telling my story, and now I feel like, girl, you didn't even get your whole point across. But like I said, once again, I'm going to work and I'm a smidge late. But what do I want to say? Oh, I think I basically ended off saying that miscarriage sucks, and I didn't want to just like make light of it, because it's not. But after saying my whole story, and like I think I remember saying something like it took a while it takes a while for me to process certain things. And when I found out there was nothing, it was just an empty sack, I would just was like, oh, okay. I told my husband I was relieved, but once I went through the actual miscarriage, because I did take medicine to start it, because I didn't want it to happen naturally, because I could be at work and I would lose my mind. But I was relieved, because yes, I didn't really, but then I was like, dang, after it set in and I started going through the process and doing things, it was like, man, I had bought a shirt from Motherhood Maternity. I think it said, holy guacamole, I'm pregnant. I was preparing for the child, but I started to be like, yo, you little selfish, because you didn't want it. Then and then I kind of felt some kind of way. I'm not explaining this correctly, but I felt some kind of way. You didn't want it, and then you got pregnant, and then you still didn't want it, and then you started to accept it and kind of deal with it, and then I think to a certain point I did want it. So I did want to do, I wanted to have another baby. Point blank period. Let's just call it what it is. And then it got taken away. And people told me not to look at it like that, but I had no other choice but to look at it like that. So, like we said yesterday, I know there's a timing for everything, plan for everything. God knows. I don't know what He has in store for us, but He has a plan for everything that happens in our lives. And now, after ending or finishing with it, I thought the process was done, and then I get a call saying, well, you still have remains, I forgot what the word she used, in your uterus, so we're gonna have to do a D&C. And it was like it just started all over again. And I was every day, like I said, every day we're gonna have a baby. Nope. Next day, no, we shouldn't do that. The next day, maybe. And I was finally to the point where I was feeling like God has got you. You know, no matter what, yes, things can happen, but you just need to live your life. You want to have another baby, then go ahead and have another baby. But when I finally settled on, okay, yeah, we could try again, we could whatever. I get the call, and now I'm like, yo, now I actually feel selfish. Like, why are you even trying to plan for another child when you're not even done dealing with your previous pregnancy? I know y'all saw that. I don't have road rage, but I don't do stupidness. But I just want to, I know, like I said, never dealt with this before, never understood. Now I have an understanding. Now I can sympathize with other people who've been through it, because yes, it may not have been a child, but my body was pregnant, thought it was pregnant, thought we were preparing for a child, and then we just not necessarily missed the miscarriage, but we caught it early before I did miscarrying, but it sucks, it's rough, it's hard, okay, it's a lot, and you don't have to do it by yourself. You're not alone. We're strong, we're women. I don't like this pun either, but Beyonce say we run the world. Who run the world, girls? And that is true. Like, this country would be nothing without women. And hang in there. I don't even know what to say, because I'm still trying to deal with it myself, but hang in there. It gets easier. I don't know. I hope somebody got something from this, or just I'm just another one sharing a story. I don't know, but let's talk. Comment. I really want to talk about it, because I still need some support, some uplifting. I don't know. All right, it's a busy day. Hope everyone has a good day, week, night. See y'all on the next one. Y'all know what to do. Like the video, comment. Bye.